Bass fishing is such a nuanced sport, guys, that you can think you know something about fishing, but you really don't, because until you apply it in lots of different situations and get reproducible results from those techniques, you haven't really mastered anything. But I want to share with you guys 3 secrets in fishing. And obviously I'll have people say, Randy, I've known about that for years. You know, that's no secret. There's always the trolls that say that, but most people don't know this. Okay, the first one is anytime that you're fishing a jerkbait or a crankbait, and the water temperature is really below about 55 degrees, you're gonna get a lot more bites. If you weight your, now this goes beyond just the suspended jerkbait. You know, everybody knows about that. But what I'm talking about is anytime the water temperature is below 55 degrees, if you have a jerkbait or a crankbait, you need to weight the belly to where the bait sinks at just a certain rate. The sink rate that you want to have with a crankbait and a jerkbait is about probably 1 foot for every 10 seconds. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, a super slow fall rate. Now, in order to accomplish this is a little bit more difficult than what you think, because every bait is weighted different. Like Megabass, the ones I use, guys, they're very precise, so they don't take a lot. Other lures may take more weight. There's 2 different ways you can do that. You can do that sometimes by upgrading the hook size a little bit bigger diameter, or putting the suspend strips. You got to tweak it, and you've got to get it. You don't want it like falling like this. That's too fast. And you don't want it just like, you know, just suspended like that. About 1 foot every 10 seconds like that. Okay, now this does a couple different things. There's 2 different things. Number 1 is a sinking lure, whether it be a crankbait or a jerkbait, will attract a lot more fish than a suspending bait or a floating bait. There's something about the way that a bait falls that sort of like imitates a dead shad, especially when it's falling, if you just sort of shake your rod tip like that. So when this thing's falling on a crankbait or a jerkbait, it's sort of like falling just like that when you shake it a little bit. And guys, that is deadly. I can't tell you how many times that I've thrown that out there and done that, let it sink, and I'm just sitting there holding it, looking around, and all of a sudden they like to take the rod out of my hand when the thing's falling. So this is something that you need to do anytime the water temperature is under 55 degrees. And another advantage of this with a crankbait is, let's say, for example, you're cranking and, you know, Wiggle Ward or something like that, which is a good cold water crankbait. When you're cranking a crankbait and you have it weighted where it sinks like that, you can control the depth of it. You can get it